Most of us grew up watching Popeye on TV or reading his cartoons, but the real-world fates of the 1980 movie cast will completely ruin your childhood nostalgia. While some met tragic, untimely ends and another spiraled into severe mental illness, one abandoned Hollywood entirely to become a high school mathematics teacher. Buckle up, because the cast of Sweethaven today looks nothing like you remember. In solemn tribute to the late Robin Williams as Popeye the Sailor Man, 29 years old and portraying the gruff but kind-hearted sailor who arrived in Sweethaven searching for his missing father and unexpectedly found a family instead. Honest, fearless, and guided by an unwavering moral compass, Popeye stood up for those too intimidated to defend themselves. As his bond with Olive Oyl deepened and he became protector of the abandoned baby Swee'pea, he discovered that true strength came from loyalty, responsibility, and love. His journey transformed a wandering sailor into a devoted father, partner, and hero. Robin Williams' cause of death was due to an attempted suicide brought about by severe depression on August 11, 2014, at age 63. Before fame, he worked as a busboy, bartender, and street performer. An Oscar-winning actor, comedian, voice artist, producer, screenwriter, and philanthropist, he became beloved through Mork and Mindy, 1978, Dead Poets Society, 1989, Aladdin, 1992, Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, Jumanji, 1995, Flubber, 1997, Hook, 1991, and Good Will Hunting, 1997. Married 3 times and father to 3 children, Williams left behind a legacy of laughter, compassion, and extraordinary creativity. Our deepest respects to the late Shelley Duvall as Olive Oyl, 31 years old and portraying the amusing, independent young woman caught between family expectations and her search for genuine happiness. Pressured into marrying the intimidating Bluto the Terrible, Olive longed for a life built on kindness rather than fear. Peculiar, outspoken, and surprisingly determined, she found an unexpected connection with Popeye while helping care for an abandoned baby named Swee'pea. As danger, jealousy, and conflict surrounded them, Olive's journey became one of choosing love, courage, and personal freedom over control and intimidation. Shelley Duvall's cause of death was complications from diabetes in 2024 at age 75. Before she was accidentally discovered by filmmakers, she worked in cosmetic sales and modeling while studying science. An acclaimed actress, producer, writer, singer, comedian, and businesswoman, she became famous through The Shining, 1980, 3 Women, 1977, and Fairy Tale Theater, 1982. In the early 2000s, Shelley Duvall experienced severe mental health struggles, displaying signs of severe distress and delusion. Married once and later divorced, she remained friends with her former husband throughout her remarkable career. Celebrating the timeless impact of the late Paul L. Smith as Bluto the Terrible, 44 years old and portraying the towering tyrant who ruled Sweethaven through fear, intimidation, and brute strength. Massive, ruthless, and convinced his power made him untouchable, Bluto bullied the townspeople, pursued Olive Oyl as though she were a possession, and enforced the Commodore's harsh control over the town. Yet beneath the muscle was a calculating schemer who relied on manipulation as much as force. His downfall ultimately revealed a timeless lesson. Arrogance often collapses the moment true courage stands against it. Paul L. Smith's cause of death was never publicly disclosed, following his passing on April 25, 2012, at age 75. Before fame, the imposing actor worked as a bouncer and bodyguard. A respected actor, director, and producer, he became famous for memorable roles in Midnight Express, 1978, Dune, 1984, Red Sonja, 1985, Maverick, 1994, Wonder Woman, 1976, and Hawaii Five-0, 1979. Married twice and divorced once, he was the father of one child and remained one of cinema's most recognizable screen villains. Wesley Ivan Hurt is introduced as Swee'pea, just 1 year old, and portraying the abandoned infant who became the adopted son of Popeye and the heart of the entire story. Though unable to speak, Swee'pea possessed an extraordinary gift, the ability to foresee future events through his mysterious whistles. His rare power attracted treasure hunters, gamblers, and kidnappers eager to exploit him. Yet beyond the danger, he brought Popeye and Olive together as a family, teaching them responsibility, love, and the importance of protecting those who depend on us. At 47 years old, Wesley Ivan Hurt remains remembered for his single iconic film appearance in Popeye 1980, directed by his grandfather, Robert Altman. After briefly appearing in television, he stepped away from entertainment entirely and pursued a very different path. Hurt spent most of his adult life working as a high school mathematics teacher, dedicating himself to education rather than Hollywood. His unusual journey transformed a one-time child actor into a respected educator with a lasting connection to a beloved classic film. In quiet admiration of the late Ray Walston as Poopdeck Pappy, 66 years old and delightfully portraying Popeye's long-lost father, a stubborn old wanderer whose rough edges hit a complicated heart. Grumpy, rebellious, and forever suspicious of responsibility, Pappy spent much of the story resisting family, avoiding accountability, and chasing a mysterious treasure. Yet, beneath the complaints and mischief was a father, forced to confront the son he abandoned long ago. Through reluctant reconciliation and unexpected courage, he helped guide Popeye toward embracing his destiny and rediscovering the strength of family bonds. Ray Walston's cause of death was lupus on January 1st, 2001 at the age of 86. Before fame, he supported himself as a movie theater ticket seller, floor mopper, and late-night linotype operator while pursuing acting. A celebrated actor, comedian, singer, narrator, and stage performer, he became beloved for My Favorite Martian, 1963, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 1982, Picket Fences, 1992, and Star Trek Voyager, 1998. Married to his wife for 58 years until his passing, the couple shared one daughter, leaving behind an enduring legacy of character-driven performances. Roberta Maxwell first appeared as Nana Oil, 39 years old and portraying the tired matriarch of the Oil family, wife of Coal Oil, mother of Olive and Castor Oil, future mother-in-law to Popeye, and grandmother of Popeye Jr. Running the family boarding house in Sweethaven, she constantly balanced family quarrels, household responsibilities, and preparations for Olive's engagement to Bluto the Terrible. Flustered yet caring, Nana Oil worked tirelessly to hold her unusual family together, representing patience, stability, and the quiet strength required to keep peace amid constant chaos and confusion. At 84 years old, Roberta Maxwell remains a respected Canadian actress, television host, and radio personality whose career has spanned more than 6 decades. Beginning professional acting work at just 13 years old, she moved directly from school productions into theater and broadcasting. Audiences recognize her from Philadelphia, 1993, Dead Man Walking, 1995, The Postman, 1997, and Brokeback Mountain, 2005. Married to a British sound engineer for 46 years, she continues to be admired for her longevity, versatility, and distinguished contributions to stage and screen. Donovan Scott was most recognized as Castor Oil, 34 years old and portraying Olive Oil's well-meaning younger brother, a loyal member of the weird Oil family, living in their crowded Sweethaven boarding house. Good-hearted, naive, and often overwhelmed by events around him, Castor constantly found himself caught between family responsibilities and the town's growing troubles. When crushing taxes threatened everything the Oils owned, he bravely entered a boxing match to help save them, Though badly outmatched, his willingness to fight for family revealed courage, loyalty, and determination. Now 79 years old, Donovan Scott remains a beloved American character actor whose career has stretched across film, television, theater, directing, and writing. Audiences best remember him as Leslie Barbara in Police Academy, 1984, alongside appearances in Back to the Future Part 3, 1990, Blast from the Past, 1999, and numerous Hallmark productions. Beyond acting, he worked as a director, playwright, assistant director, and even became a popular professional Santa Claus performer, building a career defined by versatility, humor, and enduring screen presence. Paul Dooley was assigned the role of J. Wellington Wimpy, 52 years old and portraying Sweethaven's most charming freeloader, a soft-spoken schemer whose greatest ambition was securing his next hamburger without paying for it. Friendly on the surface, yet always calculating, Wimpy drifted through town, relying on clever words instead of hard work. He welcomed Popeye upon arrival, exploited Swee'pea's unusual gifts for gambling profits, and somehow avoided responsibility whenever trouble appeared. Beneath the comedy, Wimpy represented temptation, self-interest, and the humorous lengths people will travel to satisfy simple desires. Now, 98 years old, Paul Dooley remains one of Hollywood's most enduring character actor, comedian, writer, and voice artist. Before fame, he served in the United States Navy and later worked as a cartoonist, magician, clown, and touring stand-up comedian. Audiences know him from Breaking Away, 1979, 16 Candles, 1984, as the voice of Sarge in Pixar's Cars franchise, for his recurring television roles in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, 1993, and also co-creating the PBS children's show, The Electric Company, 1971. Married twice and divorced once, Dooley is the father of 4 children and continues to be celebrated for a remarkable career spanning generations. Cherishing the legacy of the late Donald Moffat as the Taxman, 50 years old and portraying Sweethaven's most relentless bureaucratic nuisance, a pompous collector who seemed capable of taxing almost anything that moved, floated, or breathed. Working under the oppressive rule of the Commodore and Captain Bluto, he kept citizens trapped through endless fees, intimidation, and absurd regulations. Arrogant, greedy, and convinced of his own importance, he represented the town's unfair system. His downfall finally arrived when Popeye rebelled, sending the stunned tax collector splashing into the harbor and inspiring hope throughout Sweethaven. Donald Moffat's cause of death was a stroke on December 20th, 2018, at the age of 87. Before earning acclaim on stage and screen, the British-American actor worked as a bartender, lumberjack, and carpenter while pursuing his ambitions. He later built an exceptional career through films such as The Thing, 1982, The Right Stuff, 1983, The Bourne Identity, 1988, and Clear and Present Danger, 1994. Married twice and divorced once, Moffat was the father of 4 children and remained respected for his commanding presence, intelligence, and remarkable versatility. And that's the complete look at Popeye Cast Then and Now, 2026. A live-action journey into the world of the spinach-powered hero, known for his catchphrases like, "I am what I am," proving that real strength comes from within. If this classic was part of your childhood, share your favorite memory in the comments below. Until the next live-action comic strip adaptation, stay true, stay strong, and always believe in who you are.